Hello to all my subscribers, and if you're not subscribed yet, you have to subscribe. Today we're making these bread roll filled with hams. They call it pan con jamon in Spanish. It's a bread filled with all sorts of ham. So here are all the ingredients that we need for our filled bread here, and we have pizza dough, we have pepperoni, we have whipped cream cheese. I'm gonna use Swiss cheese here, any ham of your preference, and prosciutto. There you have them, all the ingredients, and now we're gonna put all together. So let's clean the area here. I'm gonna clean my countertop, and I'm gonna put some flour here on the countertop. This is gonna prevent the dough from sticking. I'm using pizza dough, which is you can get it in any supermarket your preference, or you can get it also in any bakery. It's basically a pizza dough ball, about a pound of bread at the end. We're gonna stretch it the best we can. We want this to be as big as we can and as thin as we can without breaking it. So we're gonna stretch it in all directions until we get to a nice size. So we're gonna keep stretching and flipping it around, and we're gonna get to the right size and some sort of a rectangular form like this. So when we roll it, it will be just one roll. So I cut it. I actually stretch it to that form, and you can do the same thing as well. I'm using whipped cream here. Not whipped cream, whipped cream cheese. But if you don't have whipped cream cheese, you can just warm it up in the microwave. So it's a lot easier to spread like that, because you want to spread that cream cheese all over, but not to that far edge there, because that's gonna be our seal. So we're gonna stretch. We're gonna just put that cream cheese all over our dough there, and we're gonna use here any type of ham that you like. I'm using turkey bologna here, but you can use any ham. And we're only gonna go like halfway with the hams. So I lay my ham first row. Now I'm putting prosciutto here. There you go. Any type of these Italian hams that you like, you can put them in here. This is the one I like, so just follow my recipe. And at this point, I'm gonna put the first layer of the cheese here. So I'm using the Swiss cheese. You can use any cheese of your preference, but the cheese has to be a good cheese that sustains some heat, and when it melts, it doesn't really run away like water. So I like the consistency of the Swiss cheese after it melts. So again, I'm gonna go halfway there with the cheese, and now on top of that cheese, I'm gonna put pepperoni here. I'm gonna put 2 rows of these pepperoni on top of my cheese there. There you have it. And to crown these all again, I'm gonna put some Parmesan Romano. You can use Parmesan Reggiano. I like Parmesan Romano for this one. And this powder cheese is gonna help hold the other cheese when it melts in place, because this is in powder form. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of water here on the edge, just a little bit there. And after the water, I'm gonna beat an egg here. These eggs gonna be for the outside, but I'm also gonna put a little bit of this egg wash here in the edge. So this is gonna help seal that edge when we roll our bread, and you will see that in a minute. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that egg wash there, and that should be it. We're gonna now roll this from this edge to the other one, trying to keep in all the ingredients in place there. Don't let them just move around as they wish. Just keep them in place. Keep the roll rounded like that consistently, and you just keep moving towards that direction. You see how we went to the middle here? The other is gonna be just the seal. So I'm gonna complete the seal here. Let me put this backwards here a little bit. There you go. And just keep rolling it until you go all the way down there. The part that actually seals always goes underneath, so it stays just down there. We're gonna seal the corners just like that. Seal the corners inside and under the loaf of bread there, and there you have it. There's our form roll. I'm gonna take a baking sheet here and put some cooking spray to prevent it from sticking, and I'm gonna bring it over here, put it over the baking sheet. There you have it. And I put some of that cooking spray so it actually doesn't stick. And with a knife, now you're gonna make just a few cuts on top like that. Not too deep, please do not go too deep with these cuts. Just a little superficial cuts there so it looks pretty. and actually expands the bread a little bit. I'm gonna use now the egg which that we prepared before, and I'm gonna just brush it all over our loaf of bread here. There you go, just like you're painting your house. So you spread it, and then I'm gonna use sprinkle some salt and pepper 50-50 here on top, just so it looks pretty. Look at how pretty that looks with the pepper there, and the salt is gonna help with the taste as well. So this is pretty much ready for the oven. There you have it. Let's go to the oven. We put the oven in 375 Fahrenheit for about 20 to 25 minutes. 375. After the 20 minutes, all you're looking is for this beautiful color on top. So after the 20 minutes, you keep an eye on it, because this is the color we want. Don't let it burn. Don't let it burn. This is the color that we're looking for. And there you have it. This is our roll filled with all sorts of hams in there. There you have the full loaf of bread. And you see all the ingredients remain inside. There's nothing spilling out. Everything is inside the bread. So let's cut this here so you can see how it looks inside. We're going to cut it here, right here. And this is our bread filled with all these hams. Oh my goodness, this is so delicious. And what's okay, now is the time to try it. You gotta try it, see how it is. I know you'll like it. I feel like a little kid here. Happy dance, happy dance. Woo! This is really good. Esto está bien, bien bueno. Well, remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share with your friends and family. Until next time.